how the U.S. markets did this year, we did quite well. But when you compare that against the rest of the world's markets, you can see the U.S. is having a relatively tough time. So more on how things are going in the U.S., we take it over to...
This is Bond, Jar Bond, talking to you about the economy. Now we're here talking with Jack Sparrow from Pirate Capital about the investments in the market. Now this year the Dow and the U.S. markets has kind of underperformed the rest of the world's markets. Now you travel a lot around the world. How do you feel the U.S. fares against the rest of the world?
So far it's not faring very well this year, sir. As you can see, we kind of had a down spiral in our market pricing, and well, the U.S. I think is having a bad year this year just because, you know, a lot of things going on, lots of wars being waged and new presidents. And
we invested really heavily in baby bop stocks and BJ portfolio. Now, since you did, what kind of returns did you make this year on that portfolio? Well, actually, our returns were actually not so great with the decline of the auto industry and other matters of U.S. economics. But thank God we put a little bit of money into Singapore and Sweden and Switzerland. It's very odd to note that they all start with the letter S, but the letter S made a lot of money last year, and we're just going to bank on countries that start with the letter S.
Well, it was the greatest depression since the last Great Depression, economically, from what they say on television. So I'm hoping for a steady improvement going on to 2010, and new things on the horizon, both on Wall Street and on this.
Actually, my portfolio did magnificent this year. I don't know how it happened, but you know, when you invest in MetLife, it pays!
Well, 2009 has been a great year for me, except for one stock that just really tanked. But the other one's already up to where it should be, and I'm expecting it to skyrocket, and the other one I expect to come out of the toilet.
Now, Vader, what were some of the key developments for you last year?
Moving to Hollywood, the Death Star being destroyed, and coming here to rebuild.
2009 sucked. I think it sucked for everybody. The money was low. People, because of the recession or the feared crises, nobody wanted to spend any money. So it really, really sucked. I'm so glad it's over.
Everything sucked this year. Seriously, everything did. It just everything went down to
because everything sucked.
The auto industry, all the companies that went out of business, the banks, everything. You know, just this whole year sucked. Hopefully 2010 will be better. We'll come out of this repression, whatever the fuck we're in.
It was okay. It wasn't the best, and even 2008, it seemed like it was rolling to 2009. I don't know, 2008, 2009 to me was the same economic-wise. I mean, as far as unemployment, you know, there's really no jobs, and it's really hard to find a job when you do.
Well, you know, it was pretty rough, you know. I was pretty much down and out, lost my job and all that. But out here in Hollywood, it was slow, but then the holidays picked up with all the new tourists. It helped out.
Well, if somebody would have bought my house, that would have been a good thing, I'll tell you that much. It wasn't real cheap, only $100 million. You know, I bought that thing for like $60,000, man. Sold it for $100 million. That was a pretty good chunk of change right there. But other than that, it wasn't too good for me, let me tell you. I had to downsize my security. Remember I used to have like 7 bodyguards, the Memphis Mafia?
Okay.
Now all I can afford is Chucky. Yeah, that's right. Only Chucky. It downsized all the way down to Chucky. That's downsizing.
Well, here right now, during New Year's it was pretty good, you know, out here at Christmas time, but this is our bad time of the year, so hopefully, you know, people will be a little bit more generous this year.
Do you expect next year to be better?
I'm hoping so. I'm really hoping so.
I mean, for me, I survived. I got out of financial debt. I was literally like 12 grand in credit. I'm down to probably about like 10. So I only owe 2 more. And I'm a fighter. I don't give up. I don't listen to anybody. I'm possibly maybe leaving this company to go become a personal driver for somebody. But no matter what, I'm going to survive. I'm just a fighter.
It was a very life-changing year for me personally and for the whole world, as you know. And I'm looking forward to 2010 being grand and super.
Well, I had to go to some other countries to get more to make up for what happened the year before that, so I can make up for this year.
What countries would those be?
I think Japan was one of them. Let me think. Taiwan. Ah, that was a very nice. Yeah. Taiwan. Yeah. I also nabbed a lot of women there.
Yeah, Taiwan. What is that, Bangkok or whatnot? Now the Russian market did quite well. Did you spend any time in Russia?
A little. Not as much as I probably should have. Yeah, the vodka ran out.
Now, which markets do you feel will be good next year?
It better be this one, the one that we're standing in, because you know I'm spending a lot of time here pirating around. I like it.
Next year, bank heavily on Singapore. A lot of money's going over there, a lot of manufacturing being done, and we're actually in debt heavily. Our biggest creditor is China. China, the United States' biggest creditor, to control what happens in the United States over the next few years.
Next year, I think I will be investing in my new personal business, which is Pilates. I mean, a lot of people out there needs to know more about health and how to take care of their body and have a mind-body awareness.
What do you think this healthcare thing will mean for you next year? All the stuff going on in Washington.
We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know if they're playing cat and mouse games, but like I said, we'll see.
Well, I would like to see the auto industry improve, but it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon. Hopefully the health bill that's about to pass will do something good. And I've noticed a lot of people are investing in overseas things. I think it would be pretty sweet to get things back on the U.S. soil, but we'll see how it goes.
I think that after this Christmas, I think that the economy is going to get a little bit better and people are going to spend a lot more money, and we should see it about summertime.
Last year, real estate was I guess it was good for you or not good for you?
Well, like I said, I sold the mansion. You know, I sold the mansion for $100 million. That wasn't so bad. Yeah, so now all I got's a doghouse. I'm downsized from a mansion to the doghouse. Good thing I had a 2-story doghouse made a long time ago, because that's the only thing I'm living in right now. 2-story doghouse back on Graceland.
To survive in an insurance game, you gotta have a cool mascot like me, or else you're just totally screwed. Oh, things are gonna be bigger than ever this year. Where we're gonna be investing in all new services and all new products to even make our company even bigger than ever. Remember, doggy mascot.
Now, what type of things would you be looking to invest in, or could you tell our viewers to be investing in next year?
What I hear a lot about gold coins actually. Investing into gold.
Okay, so you see the gold continuing its run?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have any investments. I got the best investment was paying off my credit cards and training myself not to swipe a credit card unless it's a debit. That's the way you have to train yourself, because if you're swiping a credit card, it's not your money.
Now, what key investments or what key things do you see you'll be doing next year?
If things look good, and I think things will be, I will definitely try to buy real estate. It's definitely something I want. When I make it and get that financial money that I get to, I'm going to put it in real estate. I don't think I'll put it in the stock market. It's too risky.
I'm investing in real estate all the way, baby. Real estate. I'm a real estate guru.
Now, Vader, what do you think you'll be investing in next year?
Green. Going green. Environmentally safe.
I actually didn't lose any money because I don't invest too much, but my father did say that he was losing out on real estate cost, and I think the whole world is suffering right now, not only us, but in Britain as well, and we're all suffering because of terrorism and because of the war and the effect that it's had on us. So I'm praying that things will change this next year, but we do need to deal with terrorism. That is the problem in the world right now, don't you think?
Do you have any fear of terrorist attacks on Hollywood Boulevard?
Yes, they're such bad people, and there's no sense to this war. It's. I would love peace on earth, goodwill towards men, and all of that. And I have a child as well, and I know that I'm very grateful to our soldiers for defending us and making this a better world. I think that is the whole motive behind the war, is to make this a better world for all of the children and the families. And we're setting up a democracy. Now it'd be nice if they would surrender, and then they can come over here and bring their children and their families, and we can all have fun together, don't you think? I think that we should invest in a new government. Actually, I think we need a new government. I think we need a new leader. I think we need someone that's a real Christian, that's very wise and discerning, and could really win this war for us and get things back to normal. I think of running myself, but...
Is that cool?
Yep, Elvis.
Well, rock and roll from Hollywood Boulevard, and a happy new year, everybody. This is going to be an off the hook 2010, because it's going to be a 10. Just like a 10, there is no better. It's going to be the best year there is.
Okay, and again, this is Jarbon talking to you about the economy. You got it?